What's up, you guys? Welcome back, and I hope you watched my last video, because if so, you will know what we are doing today. I'm going to teach you guys how to make fluffy slime. So in my last video, I made very fluffy slime and then added little elastics to it. But in this video, I'm going to really go into detail, tell you exactly how to make this fluffy slime. And this video is perfect for beginners. So if you are a beginner in slime, make sure you watch this video to learn how to make it. So the things you will need are glue. I suggest if the glue says washable and school glue, then it's best. And also, I just like the brand Elmer's. And you don't have to get a gallon like this. You can also get like the 8-ounce ones. But I just got a gallon, so yeah, it's pretty much the only glue in my house, I'm pretty sure. Then you will also need shaving cream. Food coloring is optional, but the slime that I made in this was blue, so we're going to need some food coloring. An activator, I'm going to be using laundry detergent. It's in here, just a little. And then a bowl and a spoon. As you can see, there's already a little bit of slime in the bowl and on the spoon, but that's just because, sorry for outside, I think my neighbor's like lawn mowing or something. Anyway, because I just made this slime, but we're going to be making the same color and the same type of slime. And I would say if you're going to make like the same color slime and your bowl is already dirty, you don't have to go out and wash it. You can just use it, because I've done that before. I've done it a lot. So let's just get started. The first thing you do when you make slime is pour your glue into your bowl. If you want like this part, you can have a parent help you, but I'm just going to be doing this by myself. Normally I use an estimated 3 to 4 ounces. I'm pretty sure a gallon is like, what, 64 ounces? I'm not sure. So this thing is literally like 3 1-liter soda bottles. I don't like soda. Just my mom told me that. So next you're going to take your shaving cream. Shake it up a bunch. And if it sounds like, when I squirt it, if it sounds like there is no shaving cream in this, trust me, there's a lot of shaving cream. I'm just really bad at shaking it. See, I'm really bad at shaking it. I'm still really bad at shaking it for some reason. This is an exercise. When I'm making fluffy slime and I'm not just adding shaving cream to normal slime, I add about 2 times my glue. But if there is too much shaving cream and not enough glue, you can always add more glue. So the next thing you're going to do is add your food coloring. I'm going to be using blue because I really like blue slime for some reason. So open up the cap. I use about 3 to 4 squirts to get this color blue, and normally 5 to 7 squirts for a more electric blue. So I'm going just to be using 4 squirts. As you can see, it's squirted in 4 different places. I hope you can see that. Then if you want like a really baby blue, you could also just use 1 to 2 squirts. The next thing you're going to do is mix this up really well. Make sure you're mixing it all up. Make sure you're getting all your food coloring, all your shaving cream, all your glue. And I did really little squirts of the food coloring. So this is actually a really light baby blue. So if that happens, you could always just go in and add more of your food coloring, because you can always add more. You can't take away any. So when I'm adding more, I add about 1 or 2 squirts, but since this color is much different than the color in my bowl right now, I added 2 squirts. Then I'll just mix that up. Got some shaving cream all over my fingers. I make my slime in my bathroom just because that's where I keep my glue, and I need a towel. I found a towel. So it's really good because I make my slime right here, and my sink is right over here. So if my hands get messy, I could just go ahead and wash them. Now I'm going to continue mixing. So still my slime is not the color I would like it, but it is getting closer. So this time I'm just going to add 1 squirt. And the food colors I got, these are just normal food colors. Some people, see, it's assorted food color and egg dye. Some people like to use gel food colors, but I don't. I just use normal food colors. And it comes with blue, red, green, and yellow. And if you want to make pink, you just use like 1 or 2 squirts of red mixed with the white glue, makes it pink. Alright, so I think this color is not exactly like this color, but it's going to be good enough. As you can see, it's starting to activate just because I had a little bit of activator on the bottom of my bowl, but that's okay. So I have my activator here, and I'll just pour a tiny bit in. This is about as much as I use at a time. And then we're going to mix that really good. And as you can see, it starts to activate, starts to stop sticking to, I guess I'll call it the walls of your bowl. And you can see my sleeves have been up this whole time. That's just because in my last video, I said during this process, I like to put my sleeves up, and I forgot to put them down. Okay, so now we're going to touch it, and it's still really sticky and stuff. So we're going to put just a little bit more activator in. Once again, I'm still using about the amount that I used last time I put activator in, which I already showed you guys. Whoa. Okay, so now I think this is good. So we're gonna pull this off of our spoon, and then we're gonna start to knead it. Once again, it's a bit too sticky, so we could always add more, but you can't take any away, so make sure you just do a little bit at a time. This one is stretchier than my last one. I think it's because I didn't add as much shaving cream, or maybe it's just because it's not fully kneaded yet. As you can see, it's still sticking to my hands like a lot, so we'll just pour some more activator. Now you could do this until your slime is the perfect stickiness for you. Some people like their slime really sticky, some people don't like their slime sticky at all. One of the people who does not like their slime sticky at all is my mom. She'll go crazy if she has sticky slime. One time I made her slime, I made sure it was not sticky. So as you can see, laundry detergent makes it kind of stringy. Now with fluffy slime, it shouldn't get as stringy as normal slime, but if it does, that is a-okay. That's fine. Now what I normally do is when I knead it, I don't normally stretch it. I poke it and fold it, just because I think it really needs a lot better. And also when it's stringy and you stretch it, it tends to break easily. Like as you can see, it made it activate really quickly, or it got kneaded in really quickly. So now I'm going to take this all off of my spoon. I'll put my spoon to the side, and there's still like a lot in the bowl. So we could take this out, put this in the middle of our slime. This is still, the slime that I just took out of the bowl is still sticky. But then when we knead it in, we're good slime and it gets better. I just need to move my other slime real quick. This is like really fluffy. It's super fun. So you might see in my other slime videos, there's also slime still in the bowl, so you just pick that up. It might also be glue or shaving cream. Either way, just pick it up, put it into your slime, and like fold it, poke it. I do this for 2 reasons. Because 1, so that I have all my slime. 2, because it makes it so that I don't have to clean my bowl as much. So those are both pluses. Now, like I said, if you're a beginner in slime and you don't really know how to poke it and fold it, I'll show you. So I'll hold it in my hand so you could see it. Ready? So I have a little bit of slime in the middle. Maybe there's a little bit more slime we could put. Now that's the bad slime from the bowl that didn't get kneaded well. So I'm going to take the sides, fold it in, and then I'm going to poke it. To make it really satisfying, you poke it with 2 fingers if it's a small batch of slime, and you poke it with 4 fingers if it's kind of a big batch of slime like this. Also, if you're laying it down on the table, you could poke it with 2 fingers, but most of the time when I'm laying it down on the table or whatever surface, I poke it with 4 fingers. See, I do it like this and then fold my thumb in and poke. And this is just really satisfying, and I stretch it and unfold it. Also, it's not really as satisfying if you poke it with flat fingers. But I mean, it's still fun. It's whatever you want. Slime. Nobody can judge slime. Do you guys think for my next video I should do slime pet peeves? I personally do. See, this process is kind of long, and if you want to shorten out this process of getting all of the slime out of this bowl, what you can do is just take your slime and scoop it along the sides and then just fold it in. It's much quicker, but it's not as easy if you have fluffy slime like this, just because it's a big batch of slime, or at least for me it isn't, because I have small hands and a big batch of slime. This doesn't completely clean out the bowl, but it gets most of the slime out, and this way it's really just like the white shaving cream and the white glue left in the bowl, maybe like a baby blue. So now that we've done this process, if you want to make like another color slime in this bowl, you don't have to go and wash it. Trust me, I've tried it before. It was perfectly fine. So when you're done with that process, you can move your bowl, move your activator, and you have slime. This one is stretchier than this one, but this one is still pretty stretchy. See, this one breaks. I think it might be because of the elastics in it. This one might be my favorite slime that I've ever made. That noise is so satisfying. The next video I'm going to make you guys is slime pet peeves, just so you guys know. I do something that is a slime pet peeve and you think that it's really satisfying. That's okay because it's just my opinion. There are tons and tons of slime pet peeves videos, and if something is satisfying to one person and something's not satisfying to another, it's perfectly fine. Because my next video will just be in my opinion. What you can also do if you think your slime is not fluffy enough, stretch it out like this, place it down on the table, and you could take your shaving cream, take the lid off, shake it, put a little bit at a time. I'm really bad at shaking it, so I'm just going to do it a little bit. And then you can just hold it in, poke it, act like there's nothing in the middle. And it'll get more fit. See, it's coming out over here. I'll just pretend that it's not there, and it'll all be fine. But don't add too much at a time, because one time I did that and my slime literally just like went through my fingers like it was water. Just so you guys know, if you're a beginner and you don't know what activator to use, you can use baking soda and contact solution. You can use borax mixed with boiling water. You can use a lot of things, but my favorite is orange vinegar because I always have it in my house. So make sure you stay tuned for our next video, and I'll be back then. See ya, guys!